So this is where we are going to do the guided practice. The first thing you're going to need to do is download a copy of the practice. Once you've done that, you can either print it out and work directly on the paper, or you can just use a blank piece of paper to solve the problems. You're going to complete each problem of the guided practice, pause the video before the solution is given, and try to solve each problem. Unpause it if you get stuck, or to check if you are correct. Here we go. This is guided practice number 1. It says add up to subtract, check your work. 573 minus 459 equals what? Now, in this problem, we are adding instead of subtracting. So if we're going to be adding, we're going to be moving right on the number line. And if we move right on the number line, we need to start on the left. So we're going to start with the subtrahend, which is the smaller number, and we're going to put it here on the left so we can go to the right. We're still going to be adding one place value at a time. We're going to start with the hundreds. So we start at 459. We need to get to 573. So how many hundreds do we have to add to get close to 573? And that's 1, because 400 plus 100 equals 500. So now we're at 559. How many tens do we need to add to get close to, but not over, 573? It's kind of like Price is Right. You got to get as close as you can without going over. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 110. 559 plus 110 is 569. If I was going to add a second 10, I would be at 579, which is over what I'm trying to get at. So now I'm at 569. I've added all my hundreds. I've added all my tens. So all that I have left to add is my ones. So I'm just going to add 1 until I get to 573. 569 plus 1 is 570, plus 1 is 571, plus 1 is 572, plus 1 is 573. So now I am at my menu end, my larger number. All I have to do now is add up all of the hops. We have 100 plus 10 is 110, 111, 112, 113, 114. So 459, the number that I started with, plus 114, because what I hopped equals 114, and I got to 573. So 459 plus 114 equals 573. But that's not really what we're looking for. We're looking to know what this is. We have it in here somewhere. 573 minus 459. 573, 459. The only number that we have left is 114. So 573 minus 459 is equal to 114. Pause the video, solve the next problem, unpause if you are stuck, or to check your work. This is number 2 of the guided practice. 672 minus 547 equals what? So we're going to start with the subtrahend, the smaller number, because we're going to be adding up. And when we add, we move to the right on our number line. So we're going to start with 547 on the left. We're going to add hundreds first. So how many hundreds do I have to add to 547 to get close to, without going over, 672. Remember, it's kind of like The Price is Right. So we're going to add 100 to 547 to get to 647. If I was to add one more 100, I would be at 747, which is greater than 672. So I'm going to stop adding hundreds. Now I need to add tens. Again, I would like to try to do this, get as close as I can without going over. So I'm going to add 10 at a time, just to make sure I don't go over. So 647 plus 10 is equal to 657. I can still add another 10. 667. Now if I add another 10, I'd be at 677, which is greater than 672. So I'm going to stop there. Now that I've already added my hundreds, I've already added my tens, I'm just going to add one at a time until I get to 672. So 667, 668, 669, 670, and I'm alternating going high and low just so I don't crowd my numbers on the number line. 671, 672, and that's where I want to stop. So how many hops did I make? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 100 plus 2 tens is 120, plus 5 ones is 125. So 547 plus 125 is equal to 672. Now again, this is not really what I'm looking for. I want to know what that is. What is the difference between 672 and 547? I have my 672. I have my 547. So that is my difference. 672 minus 547 equals 125. And that's it.